YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the topics in cryptocurrency. Guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I figured out the sound. So funny. I actually made a video at like 4:30 in the morning this morning. And I was just talking and talking, like up early, thinking I'm busting my butt, thinking I'm doing a good thing, just sitting there talking, and sure enough, uploaded the video. There was no sound on the live that I made at 4:30 in the morning. So I was like, man, I gotta go live again today, but I gotta get it to you guys. But I know what I did wrong now. I'm still trying to navigate through this new extension. So I'm using StreamYard right now, so I'm pretty new to it, but it's not too hard. But I just wasn't adding myself to the stage with my sound, so you guys just weren't hearing me. So at like 4:30 in the morning, I was making a video and like literally talking to myself, and like all you could see is my screen. I'm just like clicking around and stuff. It's like really embarrassing, but hey, I'm new. Sometimes you got to make the noob mistakes. So you're watching your boy make some noob mistakes right now, but it happens. So I just want to talk about a little bit about Bitcoin. I want to talk a little bit about altcoins, just kind of see what's going on in the market. I know that just yesterday we were talking about a lot of coins that I was looking at that I was really paying attention to. And I still got my eye on those coins. We did talk about some of them yesterday, but I want to talk about Bitcoin first. So let's actually do that. Let's talk about Bitcoin first, and then we'll dive into the altcoins because that's what we do, guys. We got to dive into Bitcoin first before we dive into altcoins. That way, we will kind of get a feel for what's going to happen with the market, and that way we can kind of see what would be a good entry point and what would just be like a really Can you guys hear me now? Can you let me know on the side if you guys can hear me? I don't know what just happened. My internet just went out. This is horrible, dude. This is so embarrassing. Oh, Jesus. Dude, can you guys hear me? Or can you not hear me? Please let me know in the comment section. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, awesome, cool. Now I gotta pull back up the screen share. This is just technical difficulties, guys, because we're just so early, right? We're just early in the stream. That's all it is. We're just early in the stream. It's okay. We'll get together. We'll get together. DexTools.io. I'm opening up my Dex Tools right now. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all right now. Let's see. Okie dokie. This one. Present. Come on, dude. Don't do this to me right now. I'm making you look like a fool. All right. Cool. There we go. You guys got it, right? Okay, cool. So again, guys, we're going to talk about Bitcoin first. I know that was a little bit of a craziness, but first, I definitely want to talk about Bitcoin because again, guys, Bitcoin is what kind of tells us what's going to happen with the week. And again, Bitcoin coming in at 62,000 today. Tried to make a video just last night at like 4:30 in the morning when I saw this thing starting to break down, but I was not able to upload it because I uploaded the video with no sound. So best life right there. But as again, you guys can see Bitcoin coming in 62,000, close to 63 right now. And hopefully, maybe possibly finding a bottom, right? Not probable, but possible, I guess. I did talk about the fact that I do think that Bitcoin needs to have another retest of the 61K range, maybe lower, right? Maybe Bitcoin needs to drop down all the way to the 50s. But it seems like some people are starting to see some hope in the market. Some people are thinking that we have some kind of descending wedge forming here. That could be a bullish pattern, but again, I'm looking at a shoulder, head, shoulder, and that would be a bearish trend to me. So I'm still sitting firm in the fact that I do think that we're going to have another retest. But again, your boy Crypto J can always be wrong. I can always be wrong. So it just is what it is. But I want to talk also about just some meme coins, guys, because of course, guys, we want to know what's going on with the meme coins. That's where we like to make our gains because again, that's where you make the big gains at. If you're trying to make them, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000% gains, like these people making 43,000% gains, you got to be trading on Dex tools. But just understand, guys, that if you are trading on Dex tools, that this is some of the most volatile trades that you could find, man. This is not like trading on a centralized exchange because you trading on a centralized exchange. Generally, those exchanges pick up coins because they have good volume already. They already have a decent sized market cap. They're not super volatile. So that's why those coins get picked up by those exchanges. But you can find some cool coins on Dex tools, and you could actually buy into these projects before they even get listed on exchanges. So a lot of people ask me, how do you get involved in projects before they list? How are you always telling people how these projects list? Because, guys, I trade on dextools.io. But again, not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys where to put your money. Not everything also on this website is a legitimate project, but they do give you guys audits and stuff like that. So I always recommend you guys check audits. We're going to talk about a lot of coins, any new trends that you've noticed. Yeah, we're going to talk about some trends that I've noticed. We're going to talk about Brit today. And yeah, so yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about Brett first. I feel like, since we're starting off with the base chain coins anyway, it sounds like we'll start off with Brett because again, Brett's coming in at number 2. It's a coin that we talked about on the channel quite a bit, and it was a very speculative coin that a lot of people are interested in. So let's talk about Brett first because I feel like, the success of Brett might be a little bit based off of Brett a little bit at least. And as you guys can see, Brett is not looking too hot right now. We did talk about the fact that it was rejecting already off of some key resistance lines and that we needed to stay above this orange Bollinger Band. We just talked about that in yesterday's live stream. So the fact that we're a little bit trending under this is not very bullish. Also, I mean, this chart just don't look the same as what I've been looking at. So I don't know. I heard this coin did have a pre-launch. There was a whitelist. And that's something that I did tell you guys about. The day that I talked about it, we checked the audit. And we did talk about the fact that there was a couple things going on with this audit. One was that the tax was modifiable. And then this whitelist. This is what people were concerned about, that people are like, hey, was there a whitelist for this? But again, guys, I tell you guys, dextools.io, you can check all that stuff out yourself. Whitelist is basically like a pre-launch, but it's only for certain people. So certain people can get in on it and the rest of the people, it's just not a fair launch. And on this channel, I like to talk about fair launches and stuff like that, just because I don't like pre-launches. They tend to not go well. But again, we have to follow Brett because Brett is just the biggest project on the base chain right now, and that's what people want to hear about. Because again, Brett's coming in at 150,000 holders, and these guys want to know what's going on, man. Again, down 13%, and that same YouTuber who hasn't made a video still hasn't made a video. Now it's been 10 days, so I don't know, man. But again, wondering what's going on with Brett. Let's also talk about Brit. Let's see where we're at as far as just as far as support and stuff like that, and how far we can see a dip on this. As you guys can see, Brit is actually retesting some lower levels of support right now, and may actually see some sell off in the next little bit. But again, maybe we're gonna see something like this too, right? What if we see something like this where we trended a little bit below for a little while, and then we cut up with Bitcoin again? That's something that could definitely happen. You also have to take into consideration. Now, we caught this coin at $1 million market cap, guys. Shot all the way up to 12. Some of you guys made 1,200% gains on this coin. And when it was up way up high, I was telling you guys, don't be greedy. Like, this thing is going to come correcting down. Like, we did talk about the fact that once it hit 12 million market cap, also, there's a chance it could hit 100 million, but did also talk about the chance that we could see a correction too. So again, I'm not taking away from the fact that this coin could possibly hit 100 million market cap. It's a possibility. Anything could happen, right? Especially if people decide to start buying a dip on Brett, then I do expect Brit to be close behind. And I would expect that to happen pretty quick. And I would expect that pump to happen fast. So another coin I want to talk about, let's talk about Andy, right? Andy is looking like it's cooking right now. People asking me what's cooking right now. It looks like Andy's cooking right now, coming in at $23 million market cap. We did talk about the fact that Andy has 22,000 holders. As you guys can see, this pattern is looking great. Andy's looking really great, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Andy trending at number 1 today on Dex Tools, but as you guys can see, it's coming in the hot 4. And again, another coin that we were very early on talked about it at 10 million. I think we talked about it back here. I want to say we talked about it in February or March, something like that. I think we talked about it in March, right? Did we talk about it in March? Maybe we talked about it even earlier. Maybe we talked about it way back here. I don't know. Let me know, guys. When did I talk about Andy? Because we review these coins all the time, but Andy is definitely a coin that it's no surprise that we're seeing this trend today because it's been trending quite a bit. So it's definitely a coin that we did cover. And again, right now, people asking me what's looking good. I would say Andy's looking pretty good right now. Again, breaking out of some key resistance right now, and possibly going to go test some of these upper levels of supports or upper levels of resistance probably today. So can Andy see a day of like 100, 200% gains? Maybe. I don't know, right? We talk about the fact that when Bitcoin decides that it wants to go kind of crazy, that looking but when Bitcoin decides that it wants to go a little bit crazy, that's when I want to pay attention to what's gaining the market shares right now, what people are buying. And again, this is how you catch the pump, this is how you catch the trend, because guess what, if AD decides that it wants to rip up and then Bitcoin decides it wants to rip up, well, everybody's going to be back on Dex Tools looking at the hot trending coins. And what do you think they're going to see? They're going to see your boy Andy big chillin' like Bob Dylan on penicillin. But as you guys can see, look at Andy token right here. I like the Andy website, dude. Andy's a pimp, dude. I ain't mad at it, dude. So as you guys can see, the Andy website looks super good. And this is another coin that I was pretty interested in. As you guys see, they got Brett on here, they got Pepe on here, they got Andy on here. So they've really been making some updates to this website too, because this is not the way that the website looks. I've actually think that I've seen this website get updated maybe like 3 or 4 times already. So I do like the fact that they're working on the project. I like the fact that they're actively doing things and updating things, and they have a roadmap. And again, let's see what's going on their Twitter, because this is a pretty big community. They already have 22,000 people that are holding this coin. As you guys can see, 4,000 people on Twitter right now, but their engagement is pretty decent. They're getting over 1,000. They're getting a good amount of retweets and stuff like that. So again, the community is super bullish right now on Andy. And for good reason, because again, it is coming in at 23 million market cap. And in my opinion, this is a coin that could hit 200 million market cap. I mean, who knows? Who knows how high Andy could get? Maybe Andy starts seeing some of that market share that comes out of Brett. Maybe people will be buying. Maybe they'll be buying Andy. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen with that. Also, let's go look at some more coins. All right, let's see. So Andy's popping today on base chain. Let's see what else is popping today. Boomer. Dude, I seen Boomer the other day, man. Is this thing actually kicking up? Oh, wow. Look at Boomer. Boomer might be at a good accumulation zone too, coming in at 18 million market cap, wanting to retest some of these higher levels of resistance. Can Boomer decide it wants to run? I know this coin is already up 77%. It's a coin that I kind of saw the other day, but I didn't really click on it. I think I did click on it actually, and I think it was like dumping. I think it was dumping. I want to say this was a pre-launch that I didn't like, and I just talked about it yesterday on the channel. But hey, look, happens, right? 18 million market cap. Get wrecked, Crypto J, I guess, because this coin again it's looking pretty decent right now. Boomer coin again retesting some high levels of support. This is not a horrible trade. Not a horrible trade at all. Be looking for a nice cup and handle to play out here and hopefully have some more upside. But again, always speculative with Bitcoin, right? Always speculative. We're not really sure. And again, also never financial advice. Just know that too, guys, that you still got to go out. You still got to do your own research on these coins. Don't just take what I say. But as you guys can see, let's look at Chomp, right? Another coin. Chomp coming in at 11 million market cap, and on the 4-hour chart looking very bullish. Also 30-minute chart looking like it might be breaking out of this descending wedge right here. Can Chomp see some more upsides? You guys can see this is a coin that still has 5,000 holders, but it is coming in at 11 million market cap. So again, maybe a possible decent coin. Let's check out their website. I've really never heard about this coin. I don't know anything about it. But actually, before I even do that, before I even check out the website and do all that, let me check out the audit, right? Let me make sure that the thing that I'm looking at is actually not ridiculous and a scam. So as you guys can see, audit came back pretty good, looking like we got a 92 out of 99 on DEX tools. So, okay, now we're safe to go look at the website. So now we can go look at the website. Now we already established that we're not going to get our cookies taken from under us. You can see everything about their tokenomics. You could see everything about, you could see links to their DEX screener and to their DEX tools, and they also link their contract here as well. And again, we also talk about DEX screener. Also, I do like this website. If you guys are not familiar with DEX screener, I definitely do like DEX screener. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen with Chomp. We'll see. Maybe that'll be a good, decent coin to accumulate on this Bitcoin dip. Let's see what else is popping, right? We'll see what else is popping on this here base chain. Right now, we're just looking at base chain, boys, but don't worry, we're going to look at Ethereum. We're going to look at Solana. We're looking at it all today. So if you guys have any coins that you want me to check out, just let me know in the side chat. As you guys can see, we did talk about just yesterday, guys. I said, what's going to happen? I said, your boy Crypto J said, what's going to happen, guys? Is base chain going to outperform Solana? Is Solana going to outperform base chain? Can Ethereum ever get back in the mix, or the fees too high? You know what I'm saying? But as you guys can see, Rocky, this is built on base chain. Rocky coming in at 5 million market cap, also coming in at 1,000 holders. And this thing has just been absolutely going parabolic since this morning. As you guys can see, up another 24% just past 24 hours. This coin did launch on the 27th. So really, it's been going parabolic for the past 2 days. It's been just absolutely running. I don't know what the future is going to hold for this coin. Let's check out the audit and see how it does. Got a 92 out of 99 on the audit. Seems like our audit came out pretty legit here, so not too worried. Our quick intel said that there's some other risks, but they're not really listing what those risks are. So again, always do your research, right? Always do your research, right? Let's go check out their Twitter as well, see what's going on their Twitter. Their Twitter page has 5,000 followers. Okay, not bad. This is a coin that's just 2 days old, but has 5,000 followers. That's pretty good. I'm not mad at it. And they seem to be getting some good engagement too. Some of their posts are getting like 11,000 to 20,000 views, and they're getting good amounts of shares. So again, this might be a very bullish community that maybe you might want to tap into and see if you like what they have to offer, because again, they are doing some decent marketing, it looks like, on Twitter. Let's see what their Telegram's looking like with these guys. Their Telegram got 304 people in there. Maybe that'll be a good Telegram. Really, always hard to say, always speculative, right? But that's another coin, right? So that's already, I gave you guys 3 coins right now that we just talked about that are top trending cryptocurrencies right now that have decent zones of accumulation that will probably stay in this hot trending pairs probably today. I'd assume that I would expect these things to stay in this pairs. And you guys can see Brett and Britt are still in here too. So if we can start seeing some positive price action, maybe they can move up the ranks and maybe people will start buying up that dip. Again, guys, always speculative. Somebody said right here, Brett base token. If I'm market cap, you guys to seriously watch. Chart is bullish. It's dropped 80% and went up 500% plus. Yeah, I mean, I do think that this could possibly be a amazing zone of accumulation. It's not unnormal for these things to correct down significantly. But again, I want to see a little bit more out of Brett. And now that I know about what kind of the FUD is, again, it's going to really depend on the shareholders, right? It's going to depend on the market to decide what we're going to value Brett at. Um, in terms of value. But as you guys can see, Brett's still holding at 393 million market cap. And yesterday it shot actually dropped all the way down to like 200 something, and then it shot all the way up to like 500 million. So some of those people were able to swing trade this yesterday did make some awesome gains. I think some people made I think it went up like 80% yesterday. So some people were thinking that that was the bottom. But again, guys, nobody could really predict the bottom, right? It's always speculative. So somebody said that somebody was saying earlier that my screen was frozen. Yeah, I know. I'm working on the StreamYard, guys. I'm working on the StreamYard stuff, trying to get this a little more fluid and get it going. So it's going to take a little bit of trial and error, but just be a little bit patient with your boy Crypto J. Also want to look at some of these Solana coins, right? Let's look at the Solana blockchain and see what's going on over there. If there's anything really going on over there. And honestly, ooh, yikes, bloodbath on the Solana chain, top 10 cryptocurrency pairs. It seems like is base the only thing pumping right now? Is that the only thing that's really popping off? Seems like Solana's not, and maybe that's because Solana at the time of this video down 5%. Solana's costing about $134 a Solana token. We did talk about the fact that I think that the Solana bottom may be like, I don't know, maybe like in the 90s, maybe like 85 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, again, Brett, I think Brett has a decent chance because again, that is the biggest project on the base blockchain. Somebody just asked me just the other day, actually, Jay, do you think it's a good strategy to just buy all the biggest projects on these chains? Like, you know, go out and buy some WIF, go out and buy some Brett coin, go out and buy some all these biggest coins, these biggest meme coins, because if they decide that it wants to pop off, then you can see some serious upside. And I would tell you guys that it is a safer bet to hold a coin with a larger market cap, but also it's very speculative. Also, I would, if I'm bullish on a coin like Brett, maybe I would try to get a better position in Brit because I feel like those two coins are going to run together, and Brit's just at a 4 million market cap. So if I still want to make the 100%, 200% gains in a day, I'm going to need a smaller market cap coin than 300 million. But again, what do I know? Because Brett was just down to 200 million just yesterday and shot up 80% in one day. So again, the market speculative. I don't know. So just doing the best I can here, guys. But again, it doesn't look like a whole lot of stuff on Solana's pumping. I think that the guy was actually asking me about WIF, and WIF today coming in at a $2.6 million market cap. I think this thing topped out around like 4.5 or 5 million. It looks like about 5 billion. No, 4.7, 4.8. Did this thing crack 5 billion? I don't think it did. Didn't crack 5 billion, but it got pretty close and then decided it wants to come correcting down. As you guys could see, it's also not looking very good for WIF either. I want to show you guys that shoulder, head, shoulder starting to play out. This thing could have some more downside as well. Is there going to be a future for WIF? Also, what's going to happen with WIF? What's going to happen with on the base chain if Brett doesn't do well? And what's going to happen to WIF, to the Solana blockchain if WIF doesn't do well? If those are the two biggest coins on those two chains, then what is that going to mean for the confidence, right? Like Bitcoin is kind of like the confidence in the total market cap for the whole cryptocurrency space. And I feel like Ethereum also and Solana are also kind of like good. They're good things to look at if you're looking for what's going to happen on their blockchain. But what's going to happen on, I would really hate to see the Solana blockchain turn into the Binance Smart Chain and just be notorious for sketchy projects and pump and dumps. I would really hate that because, again, I do think that the base that Solana and Base Chain do have really great futures for them, especially Base Chain being that this is Coinbase's thing. And as you guys can see, things are pumping on Base Chain right now. Those 4 coins that we talked about are the only things that are green right now, but they are actually not showing horrible zones of accumulation. So if it's a project that you like based off of your own research, maybe that might be something that you might consider wanting to take a better position in. But again, guys, I don't know what's going to happen with Bitcoin. I really don't. We talk about the fact that Mondays are usually fake outs and that real price action usually happens on a Thursday. So I don't know if we trend sideways from here or if we can start breaking down from here or if Bitcoin can see some kind of recovery, right? We did talk about the fact that after our halving, we would we would probably start seeing some more pumping action. So Eduardo said, "What's up? What's good, Jay? What's up, brother? What's up? What's up?" It is 1:30 p.m. and I got back from a hike a little while ago. I just want to share this story with you guys too. I shared it with my Instagram. I want to share it with you guys because I was on a hike today. No, actually, my hike was yesterday. So I went on the hike yesterday, and I was talking to my grandma because usually I call my grandma just to like kind of catch up with her or whatever. And I'm talking to her, and I'm looking at the ground because I'm always looking at the ground when I'm on a hike because I'm just like paranoid of snakes and stuff. And sure enough, guys, there was a snake sitting right on the side of the trail, maybe like 2 feet, 3 feet away from me. And I was like, man, that's sketchy. And you know me, like I'm not gonna mess with the snake. I'm not gonna pick it up. So I threw a rock at it, right? Because I was like, in my head, I'm like, every snake is a rattlesnake. I'm not going to take my chances. So I threw a rock at the snake, and the snake was just looking at me, right? He's looking right at me. And so I pick up another rock, and I threw it. I miss again, and the snake's just staring at me, bro. It's just staring at me at this point. And so I pick up my third rock, and as I'm bending down, I pick up the rock. I look at the snake just to make sure I got my distance, and I noticed a rattle on the back of the snake's tail. And I picked up that rock. I threw it at the snake. I missed again. But this time he curled up into a ball and he started shaking his little rattle or whatever. And boy, if I would have just kept walking on that trail, there might not have been a season 3, homie. So I just thought that was crazy. I just wanted to share that. But I just thought it was so crazy because I was actually on the phone with my grandma. We were just talking about like all the evil in the world and all this stuff. And she was, and then I was telling her, like, oh my gosh, there's a snake right in front of me. And sure enough, guys, a rattlesnake. How crazy is that? But again, just kind of went off on a tangent there, but yeah, almost died yesterday on hike. So again, let's talk about cryptocurrency. I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent on that, but again, Solana coins right now. Okay, Michi actually, or Michi. This is a coin actually that somebody was talking about in my Telegram yesterday. I didn't look at it because I actually thought that he was talking about another coin. But now that I see what he's looking at, I'm like, okay, I see it. And maybe we're too late on this play. Again, this thing kind of already took off on us and it might correct down soon. But what in the world? 71 million market cap with 8,000 holders. Like what? How is this thing almost at 100 million market cap right now? Did I miss something? Like, did it happen last night? This thing went from like what 35? It must have went from 35 to 71. Because look, we're sitting at 6. We're up 70% on the day. That's crazy. What is this, bro? What is this? So this coin looks ridiculous actually, and it looks like they got some what is it, NFTs or something? Okay, they got some tokenomics on here. Their liquidity pools 100% burn. They got 0% transfer tax, and you can make your own Michi, which is like a little cat. You could dress them up, and I guess that's the utility behind that token. Jay, I would love to hear your thoughts. Oh, that was you, Jay Cutta. I guess that was Jay Cutta was trying to tell us, man. He was trying to tell us, and I wasn't sorry, but we should have saw this one, man. But yeah, you were right. You definitely, if you were early on this one, you guys, he called it. Your boy Jay Cutter called it. But again, guys, you guys, that's why I tell you guys, take everything you learn on my channel and go find your own coins. Jay Cutta was able to go do his own research. He was able to find this coin. And Jay, I hope you bought this one, brother, because today you'd be up pretty significantly. This coin's up 63%. So again, good on Jay for doing his own research, for finding his own coin using the strategies that we use on this channel. And hopefully Jay made some money. That would be really cool. So, but yeah, it looks like Michi might be the only thing pumping, man. You might have picked the golden ticket on that one, bro, because it doesn't seem like anything's doing much of anything on the Solana blockchain. And as you guys can see, Michi's coming in at number 2 right now. Can it reclaim number 1? I don't know. We'll kind of have to see. Also, bro, look at Terp coin, man. What happened to Terp? Happened Terp to Tremp? Is it Tremp or Terp? What happened to Tremp coin, man? I don't know, bro. 23 million market cap. How did this thing not flip Biden, bro? How have we not flip Biden with Terp coin with all the craziness going on in the world, bro? This is scandalous, bro. It's rigged, bro. This is rigged. That's what I'm saying. It's rigged. But again, guys, I want to find that next 100x meme coin. If you guys are looking for that, you might be able to find something on Solana blockchain because it seems like everything is really on sale. Here's another coin that we talked about on the channel that I also like is this Punky coin, because you guys can see it has 40,000 holders and it's only sitting at 56 million market cap. But again, looking like it's correcting down with the rest of the market, and that's just what's going to happen, guys. That's what's going to happen. during Bitcoin consolidation. You may get lucky like your boy Jay Cutta got. But as you guys could see, the overwhelming majority of the coins that are listed right now are on sale. They're just on sale. So you're always going to be able to find, like I said just yesterday, though, those little coins that are going to have those big pumps. Like you could still, like, look, Bitcoin's looking scandalous right now, but look at all these people. These people made 23,000% today. So they ain't too mad at it. But again, guys, it happens all the time. And that's why you got to be plugged in. That's why you got to be tapped into this channel. That's why you got to be up in all the communities. You got to know what's going on Telegram, especially some of these coins. Sorry, have some listings coming up pretty soon. But I'll tell you kind of how the exchanges think just from their standpoint again. And I did talk about it a little bit, but exchanges look for volume, guys. Exchanges look for, because they want you to put your money on there, right? They want you to keep your money on the exchange. They don't want you taking your money off. They don't want you selling off your stuff and just, taking it off the exchange. They want you to leave it on there. So they look for good, strong projects with good, strong volume. And I do think that once Bitcoin decides to start tearing up, that a lot more of these coins that were getting volume earlier out are going to start getting more volume because they're going to start getting listed again. So I do think that some of these coins are waiting on listing, which is smart in my opinion. I don't think that listing coin right now would be the best move. So again, Bitcoin has a lot of exchanges that they're supposedly going to be listing on, as they say on their website. So again, I would be looking for projects that have decent roadmaps, that have plans for listing on exchanges, and that have good volume right now, right? And the only way you're going to do that is by, one, being tapped into JTalks Crypto, of course. Number two, you got to be on DEX tools, and you got to be paying attention to the community, paying attention to the Twitter to see what's going on so that you can be informed, that you guys can know when these coins have brand new listings and stuff like that. Because again, it pays to be early, but also I don't like being in too early. I don't like pre-launches. You guys know that. Thoughts on Fire Meme? Fire Meme. Let's see what's up with Fire Meme. I'm not sure what is up with Fire Meme. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. This is it, right? This Fire Meme. It's already up a little bit too much, brother. I'm sorry. I would wait for, if you like Fire Meme, I would wait on a correction for it. It got a 66 out of 99 on DEX tools, and I want to know why actually. Oh, it's blacklisted. Oh, red flag. This coin is blacklisted. Oh, yeah, now. Okay, so what does it mean to be blacklisted? Whether the blacklist function is not included in the contract, if there's a blacklist, some addresses may not be able to trade normally. We don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like this coin. And also, this is not a good entry point because it's already up 43,000%. So it's not really something I'm super bullish over, just to be honest with you, just to be honest. Of course, I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to tell you guys the bottom line, stuff like that. Maybe, honestly, guys, some of these coins that are up in here, that are up in this top daily gamers, sometimes they're scams. Sometimes they're up this much because people can't sell out. Like literally, like sometimes these things are just scandalous projects. And as you guys can see, this was a scandalous project right here. This thing went to the floor. It looks like a freaking rug pull. So again, be careful, guys. Be careful, be careful, be careful when you're trading on DEX tools. Always check the audits. This one is called Bill Yeats. But again, not much thought came behind this. And so I'm not too surprised. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if they decided that they just wanted to delete this. This website's actually pretty cool. It's not that bad, but I wouldn't be surprised if this website is down tomorrow and these devs are gone on to the next coin scam or whatever they're going to do, because that tends to be how they work, guys. And you can even look at some of these wallets, some of these devs, because you could find the wallet that launched the contract. You can look and see what other contracts they've been funding, what other wallets they've been funding. And if you really sit there and you search through all those wallets and stuff, you could probably figure out what the dude's been doing as far as like his scams and stuff, and moving money from one project to another project, and taking liquidity out of this project and starting a new project, all that other stuff. Like, so just always, again, check the holders. We talked about that too, guys. Check the holders, check the holders. You don't want to get into a coin only to find out that the top holders own like 70% of the coin, because what's going to happen when those guys sell? you ain't gonna have nothing left. You're gonna be left with the bags, and you're gonna be looking crazy talking about meme coins, and these guys got the money. The goal is to get the money, guys. The goal is to not have a bunch of meme coins forever, because meme coins don't pay your rent, bro. They don't pay your rent. Money pays your rent. The only way that that's gonna happen is you got to make profit along the way. So again, there's just that. I'm not telling you guys go sell all your meme coins right now, because honestly, I don't think now's the time to be selling meme coins. I really don't think that. I did think at 71K that it wasn't a bad time to stablecoin up. That's personally what I did. But if you're still stuck in the trade right now and you're already negative, again, it's all up to you, right? It's all up to your financial discretion and stuff like that, and it's based off of the research that you did, not based off of what I'm telling you or what I did, but based off of what you did. If you like the entry points that you got, maybe I don't know, double down. Maybe double down, right? You did the research anyway. You like the project. Some people talking about XRP, been so bullish on XRP for so long, man. Y'all ain't buying that dip. Y'all ain't buying that dip. So I don't know why you're not, right? XRP should be at a great zone of accumulation right now if you're bullish on it. But personally, not me. I don't like to have too many stable coins like XRP and Cardano in my wallet, because I want to make some gains this season. So that means I need to have some meme coins in there. I need to have some smaller market cap coins in there so that I could actually see some significant gains versus having like a bunch of giant projects that, which you should have some good sized blue chips projects in your portfolio. And if you don't have any blue chips in your portfolio, then I don't know what you're doing, honestly. Like I'm all here for the meme rally, dude. But if you're missing up on good opportunities to buy some of these blue chip coins, then I really think that you're missing out personally. That's just me. Somebody said, um, personally, I would double down on Brit. Not your financial advice, just personally, what would you do? Again, like I said, you know, if you're bullish on the coin, if you think that Brett's going to have some upside, I think that Brett is really going to depend on Brett. Brett is the biggest project still, even though it has dropped considerably on the base chain. Brett is still the biggest project on base chain, and if people buy up that dip, I would I would be very bullish on the fact that people are also going to buy the dip on Brit and maybe on some of these other coins that are kind of like similar to Brett, because maybe people might start getting that FOMO and start feeling like, man, I was wrong or whatever. But again, right now, that's really not the sentiment for Brett. And so right now, I'm just kind of sitting and waiting on the sideline for this thing to start forming some kind of a bottom. And right now, in my opinion, it just hasn't formed a bottom. It looks like we might be breaking it back down and retesting some lower levels on Brett. So again, this game is all about good zones of accumulation, right? And when Bitcoin is dumping, what better time to double down on the project that you were believing in, because some of these projects will recover, but you guys have to also keep in mind that probably 99% of them will not recover. So if you are lucky enough to find one that will recover, just consider that you got lucky. And that's why I'm telling you, like, to not be greedy. If you do make some money, like let's say you do buy the dip on Brit, and let's say that it does shoot up like crazy, if it goes up like 80 to 90 to 100% again, maybe take out that initial investment if you didn't take it out already. That way you could let your profits ride and you won't feel so glued to the screen. Or if you're really feeling greedy, you can double down on that bet. Again, it's all based off of your research, off of your gut. I will tell you guys, I like to go with my gut on things. Sometimes maybe I might say something and that might not sound very awesome to you. Maybe your gut's telling you something different, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe your gut is right. So if you get a gut feeling about a coin, or there's a coin that you like to feature on based off of the roadmap or based off of the community or based off of the chart or whatever, just play it wisely. I would say that. Just don't be greedy. Have zones again where you would like to accumulate, like, okay, half now and then half of it drops down a little more, and then, have zones that you also want to take profit. Be like, okay, this time I'm not going to get my hand caught in the cookie jar. This time I actually do like Crypto J said and pay myself, because some of you guys saw some amazing gains. Like I said, we talked about Brit on the channel at 1 million market cap. It's still sitting at 4 million market cap. Some of you guys are still at 400%, but some of you guys at your peak were up like 1,200%. So Again, don't be too greedy because we don't have a crystal ball over here. We don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen with Bitcoin. We don't know if Bitcoin's going to go drop down further than everything that we've ever thought. But again, guys, cryptocurrency, highly speculative. So don't be over leveraged. I feel like if you're not over leveraging, then you shouldn't be feeling too bad about your positions. You shouldn't be too nervous about this Bitcoin dip right now. You should just be kind of just riding the wave, because that's kind of just what it's been, right? It's just been like a lot of waves, right? Just like this, like this, like this. But when it comes to Bitcoin, guys, buying the dip historically has not been a bad idea. So again, if there was one coin that I would really be buying right now that I really like to buy on these Bitcoin dips is Bitcoin, guys. I know turning maybe I'm changing, right? Maybe I'm changing into that Bitcoin maxi, that Bitcoin boomer or whatever. But I feel like the goal in cryptocurrency should always be to be looking to get better positions in Bitcoin every time that the market corrects, to be taking profits in these meme coins, to be taking profits in these blue chip. Well, maybe hold some blue chip coins, right? If you think Bitcoin's going to keep tearing up, maybe you might want to hold some blue chip coins. But maybe the meme market, maybe that might not be the best. Those best coins to hold. And again, it's going to come down to your discretion whether you want to sell or whether you want to hold your coins. But again, if you're sitting through some Bitcoin volatility and like a 4 million market cap coin, that thing could correct very badly in hours. Like you could be down like 60-70% in a couple hours. So just be ready for that. Just always understand the risk and the level of risk that you're taking when you enter these trades. And that's why I always stress to you guys to understand what the market cap means for the project, because some people, they get really surprised, when they wake up and their coin is down like a lot. Now, I will say what happened with Brett, for a Brett to be at a 500 million market cap and then to correct yesterday 50%, that's not normal. That's not normal. I'll be the first one to tell you that's not normal. But at the same time, there was a lot of FUD that was put out around it. And we've seen that happen with other projects. We've seen it happen with Solana, right? Didn't Solana have a bunch of FUD, right? When they were having all those problems on the network and stuff like that. Solana price dropped all the way down to $16, guys. $16 Solana. Like, don't you wish, don't you wish that you had a $16 Solana right now, brother? I don't know. You might be saying that about a lot of coins the next couple months. That like, hey man, I had the perfect opportunity to buy this coin. Everybody was trying to say that the world was going to explode and the price was going to go down and all this stuff, and I should have just went with my gut. So again, I can't tell you what's going to happen with the price. I can't tell you, what's going to really happen. All I could say is go with your gut, brother. Go with your gut. That's what I would personally do. My gut has the more longer you're in cryptocurrency too, the more you will feel confident going with your gut. And that's another reason why I tell you guys too to double down on your skills in times of Bitcoin consolidation, to double down on your education, to double down on all the things that make you feel sharp, because you got to move quick, especially if you're going to be trading in and out of this meme coin market, if you're going to be scalping and stuff like that. You just got to be quick with it. And in order to be quick with it, you got to, one, know kind of what's going on with the market. And two, you also got to be up on your patterns and stuff like that. You can't be still looking at the paper, which I do tell you guys too. Like if you're new to trading, go print out a paper. They have them on Google. Go on Google, type in Forex trading patterns or just trading patterns, stock trading patterns or stuff like that. And go print out one of those lists. It'll show you all the different types of trading patterns. Guys, there's like maybe like 30 different patterns that we look for in all of this stuff. So definitely go out there and go get that piece of paper if you're brand new to crypto, or if you're brand new to trading, or if you're just trying to figure out these patterns and stuff, and go tape that to your desk, brother. That is what I did when I wanted to get better at trading. When I was first getting started in the market and I didn't know what I was doing. And after my first loss, right, we talked about this yesterday, right? I bought Chainlink, and I watched it go from $14 to $7, and I lost a lot of, not a lot of money. I lost like $600, which at the time for me was a lot of money because I was just wagering all the money that I was getting from COVID. And so once the price corrected that time, and I wasn't familiar really with like market cycles too much and stuff like that, that's when I said, you know what? I need to put this crypto crap down and I need to get into learning. I need to just chill on taking trades, and I need to actually take the time out to understand. And so that was probably the best thing that I could have done, was to take a little bit of time off. And again, I was early on. This is when Bitcoin was at like $3,000. I uninstalled the app, guys. I uninstalled Coinbase. I know that sounds so crazy since Bitcoin just saw 74,000, right? But I uninstalled the app, guys. It was my first market correct. Well, it was my first market correction because I was around 2017 also. I've been around for a minute, but this was my first like market correction when Bitcoin was still sitting at 3,000, when it was already at a place where people didn't want it. Nobody wanted it, you know? So I was the only one. I was kind of just like going on a whim. I'm like, putting two and two together. It wasn't in the news. It wasn't like that. It was just like me being a nerd, being on the computer and know about Bitcoin and just putting two and two together and being like, they're printing more money. I don't want to buy gold, but I know that I need some kind of hedge against this inflation. And I learned that also from my uncle doing real estate also, because I remember when the real estate market went really bad, one thing that kept my uncle on his feet is that he had a bunch of gold bars underneath his house. And he also had a lot of artwork. And so that is how I kind of knew that, like, because I grew up in poverty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I grew up very poor. Like my whole life, I've been very poor. So I never really understood. I didn't have like a dad or somebody to really be able to teach me, or like my uncle, he makes good money, but sometimes he just doesn't have the time to help me, or he doesn't try to make the time to help me. I don't know what it is, but I had to figure things out, but I had to like kind of pay attention more to what he does. And I was like, you know what? There's something about owning assets. I do want to own I want to own fine art one day. I want to own gold one day. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, bro, fine art and gold is great, but there's one asset performing everything. Like that has been outperforming everything. Even when Bitcoin was 3,000, it was already outperforming a lot of these other assets. And that's why I was like, you know what? I like Bitcoin. And people laughed at me, bro. When I was getting laid off of my job, I was working for these YouTubers. We were all like, I worked on set for these YouTubers. They had like 20 million people. They're called Collins Key. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I was sitting at, yeah, and he's doing his thing. We talked about it. Yeah, but I was sitting at this table with all my other people that were all part of like the production crew and stuff like that. And I remember I was eating my food and I was just talking to people, and I was just like, you know what? I really feel like with this whole COVID thing, I feel like two industries that are going to do really good. One, I feel like, is cryptocurrency. I feel like Bitcoin's going to do really well. People were laughing at me. And then the other thing that I said was going to do really well, I said, you know what? If everybody's going to be at home, I think Shopify and I think e-commerce is going to do really well. I said that. And I think Shopify at the time was trading at like $30 or something like that. Shopify took off, Amazon took off, Amazon now top traded thing, cryptocurrency blew up. That's when I was like, okay, I have a pretty good eye for catching a trend. I'm pretty good at putting two and two together. I've noticed that all kind of throughout my life, because even like when I was younger, I would always be up on the new song. I was already listening to the new song, and then by the time everybody else got the new song, I was like, I don't even like this song anymore. I like this other song now. So if you're like one of those people like that, where you just like spend a lot of time on the internet and you just kind of catch trends, like that's kind of how I was, and that's kind of how I made money. I just kind of like looked for things where I felt like there was a great need for it at the time. Like I felt like there was a great need for Bitcoin, right? There was a huge need for e-commerce. Like literally, I just was telling you guys the other day, but I just launched my Amazon store like 9 days ago, and I got 60 sales in 9 days, and it's 2024. And honestly, I'll tell you guys now too. And again, this is a little golden nugget for everybody who's on this live right now. You can go do your research and all this stuff, but I'll tell you right now what the future is going to be. Okay. If you wanted to be early on something, like we were early on Bitcoin, like I'll tell you right now what I'm doing right now with Amazon and what I'm trying to do with the TikTok shop. Guys, I really think that it's called UGC. Okay. So there's affiliate marketing, and then there's UGC. And what UGC is you're basically making reviews. It's called user generated content. And all you do is you review things in your house for websites like Amazon and for TikTok. And guys, let me tell you, there's people that are making crazy money. Like I said, I have no experience in e-commerce. I've already made 60 sales in 9 days on Amazon. And all I'm doing is talking about things that I already own. So because I already make videos anyway, I feel like it just makes sense for me to get into a niche like that. But I don't want to make this whole cryptocurrency channel about that. So I do talk about it a little bit on my Instagram. If you guys are interested in some of the stuff that I'm doing with that UGC stuff and with making money on Amazon, all you gotta do is follow me on IG at JTalks Crypto. But of course, guys, I'm a crypto guy. You know, all the money that I make on Amazon, regardless, is gonna go into cryptocurrency. It's just how I am, bro. I'm just gonna buy the dip. I'll be an old man buying the dip, bro. I'll be like, buy the dip, buy the dip. Take out my 401k, buy the dip. You know, like that's just how I am, man. I'm probably crypto J until ain't no more Bitcoin left. But as you guys can see too, Bitcoin now is coming in at number one on Dex Tools, but still correcting down, man. I want to see some positive price action with Brett, but can we see it? Don't really know, guys. But let's talk about Andy, right? Let's talk about Andy because Andy is pumping. It's a coin that we touched on a little bit on the channel, and it's just popping right now. Andy's just totally popping right now, and it's looking pretty bullish. So I definitely want to be watching Andy right now to see what it can possibly do. As you guys can see, time of the video still up 48%. And it's looking like it wants to retest some of this support that it just created a little while ago. So again, trending above this orange Bollinger Band, but how long can we stay above it? Only time will tell. But I do like to ride this little wave. When we start trending above this Bollinger Band, that's one thing that I like to do. And again, if you guys don't know what indicators I'm using Bollinger Band. I use Kettner channels. Those are the two that I use. Sometimes I'll open up the RSI if I want to see. You guys can see down here, I have the RSI open just to see when things are overbought and stuff like that. But again, the reason why I feel like Andy's at a good zone of accumulation is because you got a lot of bullish factors running on this chart right now. One, we're trending above the orange line. That's good. Two, we're not really overbought on the RSI, so it's actually an indicator that we could possibly see. You know, we've seen this thing trend right here and before taking off again. So again, this could be curling up and it could be trying to do some bullish activity, but only time's really going to tell, right, guys? You guys could see Andy looking super good on the 1 day. And a lot of people will be saying I never talked about this coin on my channel, but that's another thing. Like sometimes I'll be doing like the meme coin madness and I'll touch on so many coins that like I don't just make a whole video on Andy coin. So in order for me to be like, I told you so, I'd have to go through like so many videos and be like, which video was it that I was talking about this? But I don't know. If you guys remember when we talked about Andy, definitely let me know. A lot of people in Telegram have been holding this coin for quite some time, as you guys could see. Create a nice cup and handle, possible breakout on this cup and handle right here. This could have some significant upside, and the fact that we have this bull flag also forming on the 30-minute chart. A lot of bullish action right now for Andy, showing right now for Andy. Also got a bull flag forming here on the 15-minute chart. On the 1 week chart, it's not really saying too much. But yeah, super interested in this project. Again, we talked about the fact that this thing has 22,000 holders. I like projects like this. I like this holder count. Some about 20K plus holders and feeling like a little bit oversold or a little bit cheap. I like this range, and I know it's popular, but it's not popular. But again, 23 million market cap, 22,000 holders, 23 million market cap. Bitcoin had 12 million market cap, like 2,000 holders or something like that, 3,000 holders, something like that. So again, this holder count is very high. And I do expect that, you know, if Andy decides it wants to run, one thing that happens when you have a coin that has a large holder count, it's a good and bad, right? Because ultimately you want to be as early as possible, right? 22,000. Like some people are like, I don't know, it's a little late. But guys, what do you think is going to happen when everybody sees that their Andy coin's taking off? They're going to want to double down. They're going to want to get in and stuff like that. My only concern will be exchanges. What do you mean that? What do you mean by that? Your only concern will be exchanges. Oh, it's only on Dex at the moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, again, that could be very bullish, right? If Andy's a coin that's picking up in volume and it's not yet listed on anything big, it's only on a couple of different decentralized exchanges, that could be a good thing. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's actually maybe an indicator that we're possibly really early on Andy. So again, it's always speculative, but again, like I said, guys, those exchanges, the things that they look for to list, you got to have volume. So again, if Andy can pick up some volume, if this thing can be repeatedly trending in this hot pairs, I wouldn't be surprised if Andy did start getting picked up by a lot more exchanges, because again, exchanges are looking for volume, and they constantly, just like they put coins on those exchanges, guys, they also delist coins that are not seeing good volume. Like Binance delisted a lot of coins last year that were listed on Binance, and when they delist, it's not good, man, because usually the price drops significantly. And there was even some talk of some other exchanges and stuff like that that were talking about dropping Brett too. But again, I think that was just FUD. I'm not really sure that that's legitimate news, and that's why I'm not trying to spread nothing out around like that. Because again, I only try to have some verified information if I'm gonna give you guys some news or something like that. But I really do try to give you guys more like of trading tips and like teach you guys the analytical side and the technical analysis side more than the news these days. And I know I used to be like a news guy before. Like I used to always tell you guys about the new exchange listings and stuff like that. And I still do that, but I try to gear it more towards this just being more for trading in general. Like again, I want you guys to be able to take what you learn on my channel and go apply it into the stock market, go apply it into the Forex market and stuff like that, so that you guys will be able to make some good money for yourself. But again, guys, cryptocurrency though, very highly speculative, but it is a great great space if you're looking to make some amazing gains, right? If you're not afraid, look at this coin. Look at Boomer, bro. Look at Boomer. Called it. Called it. Boomer's pumping, dude. Boomer's up 100%, dude. Boomer must be up like 30-40% of the time of the video, bro, since we first started talking about it. But is Boomer going to keep breaking out? Look at this, bro. Is Boomer going to break out? Is Boomer going to break out, guys? 20 million market cap. What is this holder count? No way, dude. This was an airdrop. This was an airdrop. No way. Almost 500,000 holders. What is going on? What's going on? This had to have been an airdrop. This is an airdrop, right? Anybody know? Anybody know what's going on with Boomer? Why is Boomer at 500,000 holders? What? That's crazy. I have no idea why Boomer's at 500,000 holders. I would assume that this is a coin that was airdropped, possibly from only holding another coin. I want to find out though. I actually want to find out. I want to do a little more research on this coin since I'm already on it. Why not? Got to refresh this page. Dude, I need a new mouse. I don't know what's up with this little mouse. It just got a mind of its own, bro. Let me see. Okay. Let's look at the website. So Boomer got a pretty decent website here. It's talking about Boomer has a contract. Pretty basic, nothing too special. Let's see what happens on the Twitter. Let's see how many followers they have on Twitter. So a coin that has 500,000 holders. I don't know. Why does this only have 3,000 followers on Twitter if it got 500,000 holders then? You know, like what? Like, what's the engagement like? Who is this guy? This guy look like Eminem talking about it. He is not Eminem, but he does got a Rolls Royce though. So I don't know what he's talking about, but it does look like I don't know too much about this coin, bro. I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical. What do you guys think about Boomer? You guys, yeah, I got some airdrop. Oh, okay, yeah, it's an airdrop. Yeah, I got an airdrop from Boomer. Why did you guys get airdrops from Boomer? Where's my airdrop? Why I get airdrop? What's some Boomer coin? What? Dude, you guys are holding out on me, bro. I thought I was the homie. What the heck, dude? It's like 0.6. Oh, okay, interesting. Only got like 6 cents worth of Boomer. Or actually, yeah, you got 6 cents worth of Boomer. Okay. Hey, who knows? Maybe Boomer will go to $1 trillion and that 6 cents will add up, right? I don't know. But again, yeah, I'm really hunting for that 100x, man. It's really hard, but I'm not giving up. Yeah, I know it is. Right now, it's going to be really hard to find coins that are making significant gains because again, Bitcoin's just looking a little funky. It's easy, you know. It's easy when it's easy, right? It's like throwing a dart at the dartboard. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, right? When everything's pumping, right? When Bitcoin is really looking bullish, the market is very euphoric. New coins are launching, exchanges are listing things left and right. And then as soon as the sentiments of the market start changing a little bit, the fear starts creeping in, that greed index starts ticking down. And again, right now we're sitting at a 57 fear greed index. I want to see that fear greed index go into the 40s. That's when I'm looking to start accumulating some positions. And I know that, you know, 40%, a 40 on the fear greed index is really low. But again, I even think 57% is a little high, to be honest. I thought 93 was insane. I've never seen 93 in my life until March. And then we saw 93 in March. We were up 50%. So I was already saying like, nah. I've been in this game too long. You ain't fooling me, big whale. No, we ain't taking off that fast. I know that I do think that we are going to take off, but I just knew it wasn't going to happen that fast. I didn't think that we were going to have this insane breakout where we were going to go parabolic and go straight up to 200K. But can we still hit 150 to 200K? In my opinion, yeah, I do think that we can do that with Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And if that happens, do I think that projects like Brett and Brit and all these coins could possibly have a very good future? think it's very logical, plausible thing to say that those coins might have a decent chance at surviving. But again, guys, the times to pay attention to, really, in my opinion, is right now when Bitcoin is on these corrections, because this is going to tell you a little bit like whether it's like kind of for some of these coins, it's make or break, right? For some of these coins, it's really going to be make or break because they were launched during some Bitcoin consolidation. And so if Bitcoin decides it wants to keep going down, that's going to drive a lot of people out the market. Talked about the fact that already billions of people have been liquidated out of their positions just past month. So yeah, I mean, these people are not looking to get wrecked. So I do think that if Bitcoin does decide it wants to drop, that a lot of the people that are involved in some of these new coins will also panic sell. They'll be, the people that buy the top sell the drop, right? They like to buy the top and sell the drop. They don't like when things get cheap. They don't like it. That's when instead of buying the dip, they just come for me. They're like, Crypto J, I hate you. I hate you. I'm like, okay, dude, I don't know. I told you it wasn't going to go up forever. I don't know. Like, it's correct. It's a market cycle, right? That's the way. It's not the way the market works. Like, I don't like what market does it just go like this, bro? The housing market don't do that. Or nobody's economy in the entire planet is doing that right now. Like, it just I don't know why people expect that out of cryptocurrency, but especially out of a poo-poo coin, man. You expecting that out of a poo-poo coin, man? Come on, dog. Like, come on, man. I'm not trying to sell you guys dreams. I'm just trying to talk about what's trending. And again, there are people in this space that are going to make significant gains. There's people that get into cryptocurrency all the time that have way less experience than me and they get lucky, right? They have less experience than a lot of people. Some people have been waiting on that big hit, some of y'all have been waiting on that big play that sets your portfolio up to where you can be trading full time. And I hope you find it, brother. I hope you find it. I hope this is your season, man. I hope this is the season that really gives you that financial independence to be able to stay home with your kids, with your family, or whatever it is, and to do what you love. If cryptocurrency is what you love, to be trading and stuff like that. If that's your passion, man, I'm all in with you, man. I want to see that for you. If you're not sure that that's your passion, if you're not very bullish on cryptocurrency, then I would suggest doing some more research, because if you're not very sold on the space, but you're buying things that are in the space, then you're going to be a very emotional trader and you're not going to feel very much confidence. You're not going to feel comfortable buying a dip on anything in cryptocurrency. If you're not even bullish on Bitcoin, if you guys are just watching this just to see what I'm going to say, and you don't actually really feel like Bitcoin is actually really going to do anything, you're not going to get anything out of being in space, bro. Like, and a lot of you guys, I know you go out and you start over and you start over and you start over and new stuff, but I'm telling you, just pick one thing and just take your time to learn it. It's going to make you guys a lot better. And then after you get good at doing that one thing, then, work on doing something else. Like, that's what I did. I got good at doing my trading, and then I said, okay, I'm getting confident in my trades. Now I'm going to go start helping other people. I want to start helping people that were like me, right? Because when I started, I was broke. I didn't have nothing. And so I wanted to create a channel to help people that were broke, that don't have nothing, that's trying to make a dollar out of 50 cents. And, I wanted to provide a lot of value. And so that's what I did. And then after I built a foundation with that, then I'm like, okay, also want to see if I can get into my e-commerce stuff. So just build one thing at a time, man. Build it, scale it, get it good. And then, then think about trying the next thing. But, don't, when things start going sour with whatever you pick that you're going to do, don't throw in the towel, and things will go sour in trading, especially in cryptocurrency. They're going to go sour. They're going to go, the market will correct. It will be big. It will be more than you expected. You will be really looking at your charts every single day, because again, those whales want you to sell your cryptocurrency. They want your Bitcoin. They're gonna want to. They're not gonna sell until you're like, okay, I'm comfortable now. I'm comfortable, guys. No more selling. Otherwise, I'm gonna be uncomfortable. No, they're gonna sell until you're uncomfortable. Until you're like, no way, it's gonna go down anymore, and it's gonna go down even more. And then as soon as you sell your bags, next day, 2 days, gone with the wind, and sold out your Bitcoin. You got a worse position now. Rebought into the market, and now now you're starting to do the research because you're like me, right? That's what I did, right? Why am I telling you this? Because that's what I did, right? I did that with Chainlink, right? I watched it go down. I uninstalled everything. I threw a little fit, a little noob fit, a rookie fit, or whatever you want to call it. I deleted it. I was like, oh, I don't even like this. I'll go back to starting over again on something else. And sure enough, Bitcoin decides it wants to start taking off, and I'm re-engaged in the market, rebuying back into positions that I already had, instead of just, being a little bit patient, understanding that there's going to be green days, understanding that there's going to be red days. It's not always going to be a green day. Nobody has green days every day, bro. Like, some of you guys are new to this, and you need to be told, but nobody has green days every day. You'll be lucky if you have green days a majority of the time, guys. You're I'm not going to say gambling, but there's a level of risk that is involved in cryptocurrency. We use indicators and stuff like that, but nothing is for sure. Nothing is absolute. It's not like a guarantee. I can't guarantee anything. All I can guarantee is that getting wrecked happens when you're too greedy, and also you miss opportunities by being impatient. Those are the only two things that I can guarantee you guys, that if you're too greedy, you'll get wrecked, and that if you're too impatient, that you'll miss opportunities. It's the only thing I can guarantee you in cryptocurrency. Other than that, tops, bottoms, what to buy, what to sell, brother, hey, don't know, big dog. Do your research. Try to find the best one. I would tell you, have a strategy for your portfolio. Again, we talked about the pyramid of, keeping Bitcoin at the top, and then blue chips under that, mid cap coins under that, and then poo-poo coins underneath that, and then to be funneling everything up into Bitcoin, taking some of those gains. When you take your gains out of your poo-poo coin, or you want to put it in your bank account, or do you want to put it in Bitcoin? I don't know. Maybe put 50-50. I don't know. Maybe put which one do you think is going to perform better, your bank account or Bitcoin? I don't know. But, I like to put my gains into Bitcoin, and that means that sometimes my portfolio is still going to be red. Okay. I'm going to be buying on the dip. And yeah, I'll tell you guys all day, like, hey, Bitcoin's probably going to go down to 51. Does that mean I'm not going to buy it at 62? Does that mean I'm not going to buy it at 61? No, that's not what that means. That means I'm going to probably put half in at 61. If I think that it's going to drop significantly, then I'll put the other half in when it drops. Or because I don't know what's going to happen with Bitcoin. It could take off tomorrow. It could really take off tomorrow, bro. Some whale could just buy in, liquidate everybody on the way up. And that's also how it works, right? Once we get to the bottom, people are going to think that we keep going down, right? Because again, just like you guys are making money on the way up, there's people on the other side of the trade that are making money only on the way down. And the whale ain't their friend either. Just like the whale ain't your friend, the whale ain't the bear's friend either, right? Like, right now I'm a little bearish on the market. He's not my friend either. I recognize that already. I know the whale. The whale is a selfish whale. He only cares about himself. He's not your friend. He's, a lot of people got excited when all these big institutions got in cryptocurrency. But now that you're seeing the volatility, now that you're seeing what happens when the big boys are playing, they're not playing by your rules. They play by their own rules, and they create the rules. They create the market conditions. We just try to make a dollar, right? These guys are making millions and billions of dollars every day, and we're just trying to get a couple of them dollars to stick to our hands by putting in our little money that we have. And it's actually kind of funny because even some people, they really don't understand what a market cap is. And when Bitcoin drops from 67 or 74,000 all the way down to 61, people think that I sold my Bitcoin. I swear to you, people think this. People think that, oh, dude, Crypto J, you were the $200 million. That was your money. That's at a couple $1 billion. That's why I want you guys to understand what a market cap is, and to be realistic, and to like understand like how to check holders and stuff like that. Because when I hear stupid things like that, which honestly I don't think that's very intelligent, anybody with half of a brain would know that I don't have any type of price. I cannot manipulate the price of Bitcoin. It's $1 trillion asset, bro. It's like a $1.3 trillion asset. Y'all think Bitcoin goes from 74,000 to 61,000? That happened because of me? That happened because of me. The reason I was able to tell you that was going to happen is because I've been watching that pattern play out since March. That's why I knew that was going to happen. It's not because I sold or whatever. So people think that too about some of these small market cap coins. Oh, Crypto J is just pumping up his bags again. Here he goes, pumping up his bags. He's going to sell it. He's going to manipulate the market and all stuff. Bro, I'm flattered, bro. I'm flattered that some of you guys feel like I have hundreds of millions of dollars. Thank you so much. I don't have hundreds of millions of dollars. I do pretty decently with cryptocurrency, and I've gotten pretty lucky in the past. But I ain't got no $100 million, bro, and I dang sure ain't got no type of price manipulation over Bitcoin. I think very few people in the planet can have a good price manipulation to make Bitcoin go from 74,000 to 61,000. There's very few people on the planet that can do that. So just understand that. Understand the market cap side of it, guys, because too, like, you don't want to be buying into coins that are going to be highly volatile. You say, look, Crypto J dumping Bitcoin the whole time, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, it's. I'm up there with J.P. Morgan. I'm up there with like Wells Fargo. I'm up there with Bill Gates, dude. I'm Warren Buffett status, dude. I'm like Elon Musk, dude. If I better watch out if I sell my Bitcoin, boy. Better watch out, dude. Nah, dude, come on, man. Like, be for real, man. This come on. This is trading, guys. And that's why I tell you guys, just understand that you're a little fish. Your boy Crypto J is a little fish. I'm a shrimp in comparison, right? We look at all the Dex tools orders, they're either shrimps or fish or whales or whatever. I'm a shrimp compared to some of these guys. So just understand that too, that the type of market, like there's markets that can be moved. There's markets that even some of you guys can move. Shoot, some of these. Look at this coin right here. Got a $5,000 market cap. You can move this market if you want to, but at the same time, like, I don't know how legitimate this project is. It looked like a poo coin to me. It got a 40 out of 99 on Dex tools. So again, everybody wants to be early on the project, but again, we gotta be checking audits and stuff like this. This guy's absolutely got wrecked. So just understand that market cap and stuff like that, because that's going to help you guys. It's also going to help you guys from coming on my channel telling me that I'm dumping my Bitcoin, making Bitcoin go from 74 to 61, because I'm going to laugh at you. Everybody's going to laugh at you in the comment section if you're posting some stupid nonsense like that. But again, guys, I want you guys to be educated. I want you guys to be like the people that don't understand anything that's going on in this space. And that's why I tell you guys, you got to be tapped in. You got to be watching. You got to be plugged in to Dex tools. You got to do your research. I give you guys, I feel like, a different level of research that you can go home and do after you watch these videos and just watching other channels. And that's my goal with these videos, is just that I want to provide massive value in every single video. So I hope that I'm doing that. Yesterday's stream was 3 hours. Today's stream is an hour. I do want to cut this because I want to make some shorter form content. Again, I'm trying to make some short form content, which is lean in content. It's just a ton of value in like 5-10 minutes. And then I want to have the lean back content like we're having right now, where we're just chilling for an hour to 3 hours or whatever it is going to be. And we're just kicking it, asking questions, and just kind of chilling, learning more about the markets and kind of checking the trends and stuff like that. I appreciate you, LH, saying I'm doing a great job, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing a great job too, man. I do appreciate all the support, every single comment, every single like on the videos. They matter, guys. They really do matter. It gets the message out there. And you guys are helping people just like I'm helping people every single day by commenting and by sharing the content. You don't know. Like, again, I've changed a lot of lives on this channel. And when you share that video, you may change somebody's life. You may get them started in cryptocurrency, and you may get them excited about a change in their life. And maybe they're not excited about anything right now in their life. I feel like with today's economy, a lot of people are not very excited about anything right now. It's very hard to be excited and to be bullish about the future and stuff like that. So if you can help somebody, always help somebody, man. Go take what you're learning here and go share it with your friend, or share this video with your friend and be like, hey man, we're gonna do this trading thing together. We're gonna go print out these charts together. We're gonna watch these charts together, and we're gonna start using a paper wallet, and then we're gonna start making trades in 2 weeks or whatever. I always do also tell you guys to start with a paper wallet. You can start with a paper wallet and not trade real money until you're confident enough in your trades to go put some money in your books. That's really what a lot of traders do outside of cryptocurrency. I know that's not very popular in cryptocurrency because there's not a lot of exchanges that will let you have a paper wallet, but you can actually, I like to trade binary options also. So I'll go on like a website like Pocket Option or something like that. Pocketoption.com is an awesome website. You could create a paper wallet there, and you go watch the charts play out in real time. And like I said, print out your little piece of paper, have it on your desk, and be like, okay, this is playing out right here. Oh, okay, that's this one right here. All right, let me put my little fake money on it and see if I'm right. Play on the 5-minute chart, on the 10-minute chart, get in the trend of swing trading, start taking some short calls to, start setting some put options and stuff like that. Some of you guys have never shorted the market in your life, which is cool. That's awesome. It's great to be able to make money on the way up. But if you guys want to be trading like full-time, or if you guys want to be like a full-time trader, then you got to be ready for whatever is going to be thrown at you. And you have to be willing to, take the risk, and that's going to come from confidence, and confidence comes from experience. And I definitely recommend getting experience through using a paper wallet. I got my experience from using real fiat money, and I wish I would start with a paper wallet, because if I knew what I knew after having that paper wallet account, maybe that money wouldn't have been gone. Maybe that money would have already compounded and added up. So again, I encourage you guys to get out there, go create a paper wallet, even if you got no money right now. Some of you guys ain't got no money right now. Um, uh, was Bitcoin your first ever trade? No. Bitcoin was not my first ever trade. Maybe XRP. Maybe XRP, which is crazy because I'm not bullish on XRP anymore. But when I was in it, man, I was trading on Binance. I think Binance token was like $1, or maybe even cheaper than $1. There wasn't a lot of options, bro. There really wasn't. You don't have a 9 billion coins out there like you have today. There was not, like, I don't even remember if Doge was around back then. I really don't. I remember XRP. I remember XLM. I remember Lend, which is now Algorand. I had Lend at like 50 cents, bro. How much does Algorand cost? You tell me. I sold that. Tell me about it. Like, geez, dude, don't be like that's enough. Don't be like Crypto J. That's what I tell you guys. Do your own research, right? But let's see. I want to see what Aave's at right now. Okay, let's see what Avalanche is sitting at. Okay, it's sitting at $34. I had it at 50 cents, but at its all-time high, this thing was like, wasn't this thing like hundreds of dollars though? I thought this thing was like $300 at one point. It has to have corrected down significantly. I haven't checked this chart in a long time. Actually, it's down 30% just in the month. This year, also down 30%. Anyway, I had Algorand was sitting at $125, $128 at all-time high. Now it's in at 34, but I had at 50 cents, bro. I owned Lend at 50 cents. So again, guys, don't sell all your moon bags all the time, man, because you don't know. Like that was 2017 that I owned Lend. And since then, they changed over to Algorand, and I don't know if there was a bridge. I don't know how they swapped those tokens or whatever, but I know that Algorand used to be Lend, and now Avalanche is a huge blockchain, right? So did you get into SafeMoon back in the day? Some of you already know the answer, bro. Come on, dude. Yeah, I was covering SafeMoon back in the day, dude. I was covering the Binance blockchain as soon as it launched. I remember when it launched. I remember when some of you guys were there. Some of you guys remember when Binance Smart Chain shot up all the way from like $5 all the way to like into the hundreds, man. Some people made a lot of money on Binance Coin, actually, bro. Off the coin itself. I'm not saying off the Binance Smart Chain. I would question if more people gained money or more people were scammed out of money on the Binance Smart Chain. For real, like, did more people gain money on Binance Smart Chain, or did they lose money on the Binance Smart Chain due to scams and just due to crazy volatility? And that's one reason why I was really more into trading the Ethereum-based coins, is because one, I was already kind of in the game for a while, so I already built up my bags when like a lot of people were getting into the Binance stuff, and so I wasn't really tripping over paying like $300-$400 gas fee. I wasn't really tripping on that. And so I was like, yeah, to me, it makes more sense to buy an Ethereum based token, because y'all ain't trying to sell. Y'all balling like that where you're trying to sell for $400 because you go sell for a loss. Like, no, you better hold that. He said, I must say, most lost on Binance Smart Chain. I agree, brother. And you know what? I still have people that ask me about projects on the Binance Smart Chain. And I'm like, bro, what? Why are you trading on Binance Smart Chain still? Like, what? Like, you don't see, you haven't been paying attention. You haven't been watching the channel. Like, you don't know what's going on with Solana. You don't know what's going on with Base. You don't know, even Ethereum coins are still performing pretty decently. Like, a lot of these coins are still doing pretty well. I feel like, yeah, I agree. This guy says, I feel like in the first few months, people made a lot of money with BNB projects until it was flooded with scams. I agree. And that's again what we talked about, right? What happens when the biggest project on your chain is a scam, like SafeMoon, right? What happens when all the FUD comes out? Then what happens for all the other projects on the chain, right? And I feel like after SafeMoon was exploited and exposed and all that stuff, that really left a bad taste in a lot of investors' mouths, along with the fact that there was just so many scams that were happening on the Binance Smart Chain that it just never recovered. The chain never recovered. The whole Binance Smart Chain never recovered, and people still laugh at the Binance Smart Chain. It's a laughing stock. So again, I'm hoping that we're not going to see that with a coin like Brett, because again, Brett is still the #1 trending coin on base right now. I'm hoping that this thing could see some more upside. That way we could still see some more upside for all these other base chain coins, because right now I'm loving the gains on base. Again, this is the market that's pumping right now. Look, as you guys can see on my screen, this thing is up 11,000% right now. Andy is also pumping, and Boomer is starting to correct a little bit. It looks like down a little bit. Oh, still looking pretty decent, but also I don't know. Everybody, it sounds like everybody was airdrop tokens except for me for Boomer. I don't know why. Why everybody else get tokens? Like what coin do you have to hold to get Boomer? Does anybody know? Does somebody let me know? I ain't get no Boomer. I want to know why there's like 3 or 4 people that got Boomer token already telling me about it. Telling me it's airdrop. I don't know how you guys got that. But I'd like to know. Definitely like to know. Sadie said she got an airdrop to her. A couple people have gotten this coin pop up in their wallet. And that's another thing too, guys. Be careful. Be careful. I want to tell you that too. Sometimes you will get a mysterious airdrop in your wallet of a coin that you have no idea what it's all about. Guys, be careful of that coin. When you sell that coin, that could be a scam. That could you could be basically opening up your wallet to all kinds of nonsense, and you will not have any money. Could you imagine if scam weren't a thing? Everybody would be flourishing, like you change everywhere. It'd be an extreme, I know, right? That would be great, man. Yeah, if scams were not, if there was no scams, then I mean, shoot, if there was no scams, we'd still have the SEC on our backs trying to make everything into a scam. Anyway, they're like, this is a security. So again, it's always going to be speculative, because again, things could get shut down, and there's a lot more gray area when I first got involved in cryptocurrency, but I feel like regulation is slowly creeping up, but I don't know how much they could regulate this space. I guess only time will tell how much they put in the regulation. But again, guys, I don't know. What other coins are you guys looking at? Is there anything else that you guys are looking at right now? Definitely making my rounds around the website right now. But I gotta make some more content for you guys. I gotta make that short form content. I know we like to kick it. I'm gonna just do one more little quick go around on these little coins right here, just to see I'm not missing none. Check the Solana again. Oh, okay. Mitchie is 70%, 70 at 71. Okay, hey, Mitchie's still going up, and the homie Jay in the live chat, not me, the other homie Jay, he's seeing some good gains off of it, which is great. Nintendo CTO. Breakout question mark? Interesting. 300,000 market cap. Coming in number 3. Definitely a poo-poo coin. This is crazy. This coin is a little crazy. I don't know about the future for this coin. What do you guys think? You guys think that this coin has some more upside, or do you think it's gonna start correcting down? Do you think you reach the top? Hard to say for a coin like this, but again, with a 300,000 market cap, this thing could have some serious upside, or it could come crashing down insanely fast. Jill Bowden. Okay, let's check it out. We're gonna check out Jill Bowden, and then this might be the last one, boys, because I gotta start making some content, and I gotta do some other stuff today. So Jill Bowden at 164,000 market cap. Interesting find here on Jill Bowden, actually. So I don't like this though, because it had a pre-launch. It looked like this coin was pre-launched. That's the only problem. Yep. Oh Lord, look at this, guys. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you about these pre-launches. These charts always look the same, bro. These pre-launch charts always look the same, and still I have people asking me, "Oh, dude, should I get on that pre-sale?" Bro, what happened? Shot up, shot down, stable coin. I don't know about this coin, man. But 4,000 holders, 98 out of 99 Dex tools. Also, let's check it. What's up with that? What's going on here? What's going on? I don't know, but it has 86. But again, the only thing that I don't really like about this coin is that it was pre-launched and it didn't do very well anyway. So yeah. But yeah, guys, anyway, that's all I got for you guys. That's an hour and 20 minutes of content. So if you guys got anything out of this video, or if you just enjoyed hanging out with me, definitely let me know in the comments underneath this video. Also, make sure you like this video so that it can get more engagement. And go out and like all my videos, guys, because I need to get my engagement up so that more people can find this channel. busting my butt every day, guys. I appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.